Welcome back. Celtic are 3 goals to the good at half-time. Gordon Strachan and Stephen Craigan with me in the studio. And Gordon, well, Celtic started, maybe the tone was set in the interview by Neil Lennon pre-match. They started fast and they got an early goal.
But they've also tried to outnumber people. What's the left back? He's actually near enough beside the right midfield player.
Kevin McCarthy.
That's because Celtic are outnumbering midfield and they're getting sucked in. And when they get sucked in, Celtic are then going, right, we'll get the ball to full back, put the ball in the box. Because it's not getting close to anybody. He's on after. Might as well forget him by then and just leave it. So you see the right side of the midfield player now is in, but they're actually touching. What's happened is Celtic are getting so much of the ball and they're so strong in the middle of the park, and Celtic have tried to do that. Then when they win, they keep winning it. Then the ball goes wide, and they've got the ability with Lustig and Charlie Mulgrew to put balls in the box or go and attack. So they've not got any real strength in the middle of the park, Hearts. So Celtic are winning in there. They'll get their numbers in there, and then when they win it, they suck Hearts midfield plus, and then it goes wide to the Celtic fullbacks. Now, if Hearts would be doing it the other way and winning the ball, their fullbacks would go on it. But because Celtic is so good in the middle of the park, Celtic's picked a team and Lenny said, "Where's my strength? Middle of the park. Fine, we'll win that. Get the ball wide and attack from there."
And all the goals have come from crosses. Mikael Lustig with the second Steve.
Yeah, I'd said pre-match that I felt that the middle of the pitch was going to be crucial and who was going to win and dominate the game. And Celtic have dominated midfield and they've dominated the game. Darren Barr will feel he has to do better than this. You know, it's a simple ball into the box. He doesn't deal with it again. You know, look, watch the young player not watching where the ball's going. Suddenly they're dragged. You're caught apart. You're young. They're youthful. They want to run about, but you've got to be disciplined. You've got to be aware of where you are, where your man are. And you know they weren't simply, and it's basic football. You know you can dress it up and you can pass and you can be attractive to watch. You can talk about shape. You put crosses in the box, and that's what Celtic have done, and they scored 3 goals.
We questioned before the game whether the young Hearts players could stand up to this test.
Listen, they're enthusiastic. There's no doubt about that. But the physically, they can't. They chase after people. But what happens? They chase after them, then they actually don't put any physical pressure on them because they're not big enough and strong enough. And to be fair, if you're not big and strong enough, you have to be a right good player. At the moment, they're not right. They're enthusiastic. They're trying their best, but there's no pressure on the ball. Even that, you know, there's people chasing the ball, and Celtic are just passing. Celtic don't need to beat anybody. They just keep passing it, and young Hearts players are chasing it. Physically can't deal with it, and then because they chase it, they're all out of position. As I said to you, at one point there, the left back actually was about from me to Stephen to the right side in midfield player because they're getting sucked in there. And it's a shame for them because you would like the game to be, but the game, it looks like it's finished now.
Yeah.
You know, listen,
but they did have some chances.
Enthusiastically, they're having a real good bash at it.
And this was a 1-0 down.
Yeah, I always think there's defining moments in a game that can suddenly flick the game into your favour. You know, Neil will be disappointed. That's a simple ball into the box. I think it's Efe Ambrose. It's just ball watching. This then, you know, is it a penalty kick? That was our question. My first thought was it's a penalty kick. I think when you see it slowed down, it's possibly not. You know, I don't think there's any contact. No, he doesn't get the ball, but I don't think he makes any contact with Callum Patterson either. So Willie Collum, who has been criticised in the past, makes a really good decision. And then, you know, this
we spoke about it before the game. Double save, Fraser Forster, outstanding.
The ball's moved, so he's had to deal with that and just try and get away somehow. And then he's got up again and through his frame. It's not sometimes it hits a goalkeeper on the chest, whatever. He's threw his hand at the ball. Sometimes they get hit with that distance. You think, well, it's a good save. But then when you look back and say, well, the headers went right up. He's moved his hand after he gets up to the ball and then got enough strength to go parry it away from danger again, which is fantastic, you know.
And that was it, 2-0 down. But the question now is, can Hearts climb this mountain? 3-0 down at the break. As for Neil Lennon, well, he is looking for his 100th victory as Celtic manager tonight, and he is well on the way to getting that. Celtic have never lost 3 games in a row under him. It doesn't look like they're going to do it tonight.